Welcome back, trainer. So we're going to be going up against the Rocket leaders using Pokemon under 1500 CP. So I went the first day, went up against Arlo, and I said, there's no way it's going to be possible. We're going to listen to that clip here in just a moment. A 1500 CP challenge. But it sure is. We're going to be going up against all of them. And yes, it took me many tries to actually accomplish this. The rules are very easy. 1500 and under CP and no duplicates. Meaning you can't pick two Lucarios, two Medicham, or two whatever, right? You can have all kinds of same typings, just not duplicate Pokemon. But let's listen to what I said. And I was thinking to myself, wouldn't it be fun to do a 1500 CP challenge? But then after battling them, I was thinking, that's not going to happen. There's no way you're going to be able to take these out with 1500 CP Pokemon. So I have been getting tagged. People have been sharing videos with me saying it is possible, you can do this. I've seen people do it with Chiff, and I've seen people do it with Arlo. I haven't really seen Sierra yet, but I'm sure people have done that. The hardest set for Sierra is going to definitely be a Lapras using 1500 CP Pokemon. I couldn't do it. If you have, let me know. Pretty crazy. Anyways, going in here, starting off with Lucario, of course, and I did test run many different tries here. Lucario is the best for starting off because you're going to be able to do super effective damage for one, as well as get to those power-up punches quick to eventually burn those shields there. We're not going to hit any of that, right? We're not going to do that. We're just going to keep going here because there's no point because they shielded up, right? So we survive with about 2 or 1 HP here. We're going to be able to get off another dynamic punch or power-up punch to burn off that shield. In comes that Sand Slash, and we should make a switch here, or we're just going to faint down. All right, so I figured out at this point that I needed to do as much damage to that Sand Slash as possible, because here's the trick. I'm going to go in here with Blastoise. I'm going to do 1 Hydro Cannon, and after that, I'm going to just farm it down. Simple as that. It's going to be able to actually do that. Blastoise is a pretty tanky Pokemon. Now, I do believe the Sand Slash did have Metal Claw, so I am going to be resisting that. Now, at this point, we're just going to farm it down because what's at the end is going to be Torterra, the nastiest one of his 3 at the end, I do believe, because that Razor Leaf is extremely hard hitting for sure, right? And using 1500 CP Pokemon, absolutely ridiculous. So we're going to shield that up. Perfect. That's perfect because now he's going to be frozen for a few seconds, enabling me to farm him down, survive with just enough health. And I'm going to go ahead and go for that Ice Beam. Both those shields are burned on his end, so this will be going through. Very effective to the Torterra, being grass and ground. And check this out. Freezing it again, able to get off another Hydro Cannon. This is fantastic. Now, I don't remember if I switch. Let's go ahead and see here because we want it to freeze. It'll freeze anyways, even if I get knocked out. So I do make the switch into Wormadam. And I do make another, or not another, but a mistake here. And that is going to be not hitting an excellent on my Bug Buzz. So Wormadam is going to be resisting that grass quite a bit. I missed 1, I missed 2. I don't know what I was thinking. But it's still able to be pulled off here. Check it out. If I hit an excellent, I would have been just KO'd. So a couple more Bug Bites and we take him out. Pretty amazing stuff here. So before you go out there and do this, I'm going to warn you. This is going to cost a ton of your resources, right? It really is a pain. Honestly. Now, the easiest one out of all 3 of these rocket bosses, I'm going to tell you right now, is going to be Arlo. Because if he does have the Scyther, as well as the other flying type Crobat, and then if he goes in there with, I don't know, Charizard, you're going to be able to just fly through this with the Bastiodon, Probopass. But I did decide to go in here with Garchomp for the Magnezone. Because, well, I'm going to be resisting the electric moves quite a bit, being Dragon and Ground, so it worked out great. Starting it off with the Probopass. So Scyther having Air Slash is going to be resisted by Probopass, being Rock and Steel. Both of those types are going to be resisting it, so you're not going to be taking that much damage, and able to at least burn off those shields on the Scyther. So you're going to be open to hit the opponent, or the Rocket Boss at least, with the charge move. So obviously, we don't need to hit any of these because the shields are still up. There's no point. We just do this. All right, and then we're going to be able to get to another Rock Slide here. The opponent froze for a few seconds. And remember in the past, all those little tips and tricks, they are actually very useful for these Rocket Bosses now. It feels good that I actually practiced back in the day, and now I know exactly what I'm doing here. You just have to find the right combination because I mean, some of these can be difficult. Like I say, Arlo is going to be the easiest one for 1500 CP and under, depending on the Pokemon. Scyther, Crobat, and Charizard set is absolutely a breeze. The Magnezone shouldn't be too difficult. As you'll see here, I go in here with the Garchomp. As long as the shields are down, you should be okay, right? So we're going to be shielding this up. The Probopass is just able to last so long at this point that we actually burn 2 shields. So now we're just going to hit this and feint out the Scyther here with this Rock Slide and make a switch into the Garchomp. I think we want to make a switch quick here. All right, yes, and the Probopass is still alive, freezing the Magnezone for a few seconds, enabling us to get to that Earthquake a lot quicker here. And we're looking great. Now, we do not have any more shields, so anything that the opponent does throw at us is going right through and basically going to one-shot us. I don't know if the Zap Cannon will actually take out Garchomp, though. It might, but we don't really need to see because we take it out with quick moves here. All right, Garchomp looking great. Yes, under 1500 CP. The numbers are at the top for you to see. In comes the Charizard. And at this point, I mean, obviously it's not going to be very effective, but I might as well do some damage, better than nothing, because I'm switch locked here. If I did have a secondary move purchase on the Garchomp, I'd go for Outrage, and that would be great as well. Able to get to another Earthquake on the Garchomp, but we're not looking too great, because check it out. It's ready to go with its charge move, so we're going to go in here with Bastiodon. And whatever it hits us with, it's gonna hurt. So let's see if we're able to get to it. The Charizard's still not able to get to a charge move. And we get to it. I have a feeling another Fire Spin and it would have hit me. And it would have been all over and would have had to restart. So taking it out there, that's pretty fun using the Garchomp. So Arlo down as well as Cliff. Sierra. Now, that one gave me the most trouble. And if you know anybody who can do this challenge up against Sierra and she's using Lapras, let me know. I will be extremely impressed. Every attempt that I made to use these lower CP Pokemon up against her using a Lapras just ended horribly. Water Gun hits too hard. I tried using Ludicolo. It still can't stand up to the Water Gun, and of course the Ice move is going to just devastate it as well. So if you've done that, if you have a video proof, let me see it, please, because that is pretty impressive. So going up against Sierra here, we are going to look at my failure first, right? So this one is actually going to have Sneasel, Sableye, and Houndoom. So starting it off with the Medicham 100% IV. Usually you're going to be surviving with 1 HP at this point. And you're basically going to try to get it into the yellow here. And sometimes it does it, sometimes it doesn't. I don't understand. It's really weird. This time I was not able to get it into the yellow. So we're going to go in here with Clefable, with Charm. Super effective to it. And we're going to be resisting the Feint attack as well on the Sneasel. So it is going to hit us with that Avalanche. Of course, we're going to be shielding it up. Charm it down, getting that Meteor Mash up. So we can burn that shield when the next Pokemon does come in. It's going to be Sableye, of course. Another super effective move to it on the Clefable with the Charm. And now we're going to burn this last shield here. Obviously, we do not need to tap on that. And the Charm works great. If you're thinking, why not go double Charmers? It just possibly can happen, but I just wanted to go with Blastoise. So we're going to retreat, go in with Blastoise, freeze the opponent, and look how much damage we're doing with Water Gun. We're not going to hit any charge moves. We want it to hit its charge move right now. Perfect. Okay, but this is not the successful one. It's basically going to be played out in the same way, but we're going to have more health. Everything's going to work a little bit better on my end. All right, so when the Houndoom does come in, you want to hit that Hydro Pump or Hydro Cannon, but do like 2 Water Guns, and then wait about a second and a half, and then hit your next Hydro Cannon. Get in a couple more Water Guns, because it's going to be frozen during that time after you used your charge move, right? Okay, so we hit it up again. Great, it's going to freeze. And it's close. We still have the Charm in the back. Are we going to be able to do this? And this is weird. I think it just stopped. Almost like a raid. And it stopped. But honestly, my Clefable doesn't have any more health. It just didn't. Yeah, we were very close. Did you see that? So we're going to try again here. This is the successful attempt. All right, so again, starting it off with Medicham. And this time we're just going to tap faster to see if we can get it into the yellow. If we can't, then so be it. We'll just have to make our switches quicker this time around, right? So of course we got to burn that first shield and making our counter stronger. Let's see if we can get it into the yellow. Come on, come on, come on. And we did it. Do you see that? That little bit helped me finish this, all right? As well as the Blastoise, I did do the switching faster, right? So just going to charm it down and use our shield here. This was insane. You have no idea how satisfying it is beating these leaders using 1500 CP Pokemon. It's just like the ultimate goal. Well, not the ultimate goal, but it's a fun challenge. Let's just say that. All right, Sableye is going to come in and take a lot of damage from the charm as well here. And we have to make our switch crucial. So we're going to burn the shield so we can obviously burn the last shield. And then freeze the opponent, do a few more charms, and then switch into Blastoise. So we have the Clefable in the back able to do a couple charms to that Houndoom when the Blastoise does faint out. I messed up there, but it's okay. We're still looking good. We did get in quite a bit of charms, so Blastoise should have a little bit more health this time anyways, enabling us to get in a few more water guns on that Houndoom, which is all the difference. Can you see the difference of the health that I do have? We're looking great here. All right, and just farm it down with water guns. And we're going to hit that Hydro Cannon after we do a couple water guns, and then we hit it because it doesn't attack you right as they come out. And then as soon as we're done with this, we're not going to hit the charge yet again. Gonna wait a second, get in a few water guns, and go for it before it hits us with Fire Fang, I do believe is what it had on this one. And man, does it hit hard. And then after this, we're just going to do as many water guns as we possibly can. We cannot switch. We're almost able to get to another Hydro Cannon. And then we're going to come in here and charm it down. We did it. That was amazing. So really fun. I was really hoping to find a Hypno Alakazam combo because I did want to use my Spylus. I do have another 1500 Great League one, purchase a secondary move. So really eager to use that. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, traders, please give it a big thumbs up. And I will be bringing you guys on the other two Rocket leaders very soon. Thank you for watching, and I'll be catching you all in my next video. Take care.